Now apparently this brew is so damn new that both the website and the LCBO have never heard of it, which is absolutely funny and hilarious and also a little ridiculous. So let's just jump into it and see how much information we can get out of this beer. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Manitoulin, from the Brewski review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is by the Manitoulin Brewing Company. They are out of Manitoulin Island, makes sense, Ontario. This is Ha Eater's Brew. I have no idea what Ha is, but there seems to be some sort of berries on here, which is kind of cool. So yes, Ha Eater's Brew, lager beer from the land of the Ha Eater. 4.3% alcohols by volumes. No listed IBUs here on the very bluey looking can with, I guess, some berries, which might be the Ha Eaters. That just sounds fun to say. 4.3%. No idea the IBUs, not on the website. Nothing. Ooh, I lied. Something on Untapped. 4 IBUs. It is a American light lager. So very excited about this one. Is it going to be a flavorful light lager? Or is it going to be a bland light lager? We're going to find that out. So let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what we got. Short can again. 5 paddles. Tulip fat style small tulip glass thingamajig. There we go. What's up with me and the short cans lately, huh? Seems a little weird. Looking at the beer, nice golden yellow color. Fairly clear, nice white head on top. That's looking real pretty. Definitely not as light as some light lagers, so I have high hopes. Let's have a smell. On the nose, bready, crackery, light caramel, corny. Like fresh popcorn, not buttered popcorn, but just fresh popcorn, like the Smart Pop or the Skinny Pop popcorn. That smells pretty damn good, and actually smells full flavored so far. We gotta try the sips. A little oxidized. A little oxidized. A little of that cardboardy, wet paper sort of flavor coming through. But looking past that fault, it's full flavored. It is a full flavored light lager. That I really do appreciate. The flavors on there, very simple lager quality, nothing that really stands out to me. Crackery, bready, little caramel, a little bit of corniness going on there. Not too interesting per se, but it is a light lager, but tastes like a full flavored lager. Full lager, 5% kind of thing, but it's 4.3. But yeah, a little oxidized there. Even on the nose, yeah, a little bit. I may have overlooked that at the beginning. But a little bit of like a wet, old cardboard. Oh well, it's not totally bad, so we're going to continue on. So cheers everybody, let's keep on drinking and keep all that in mind. Yeah. A little oxidized, not too bad though. So we're definitely going to knock some points off for that. Little oopsie. But full flavored lager, but in a light lager sort of thing. I actually really do appreciate that. Pretty good so far. Nice, light to moderate mouthfeel, good effervescence out of the beer. A little sweet as well, but it's. Yeah, that's kind of what I like. It's a light lager, but not a light lager in terms of flavor and intensity, which is really cool. Ha Eater's Brew, lager beer from the land of the Ha Eater. Manitoulin Brewing Company, 4.3% ABV. You're on island time now. Description. A local who was born and raised on beautiful Manitoulin Island, where ha berries grow in abundance, is known as a Ha Eater. With such rich history, we're paying homage to the 1960s Haw Eaters brew that was brewed specifically for island folk. This easy drinking lager is bright and refreshing, light golden in color, with a crisp, clean finish. Pick up a brew and enjoy island life. Manitoulin Brewing Co. handcrafted with no preservatives. Little Current, Manitoulin Island, Ontario. Very, very nice indeed. On the side here, we got ingredients: water, malted barley, hops, and I would assume yeast. Would make sense. And on the bottom for a canned on date, we got 02/06/2020. I want to assume June 2nd, 2020, day, month, year. But at the same time, could be February 6th, 2020, but I'm thinking June 2nd, 2020. But yeah, a little oxidized too. Just a touch. Is not, you don't, some people might not notice it right off the bat. Me being me, and having some run-ins with heavily oxidized beers in the past, you're gonna find out real quick. But it's not a total loss, and then I can get behind that. But being that it's only 6 days old, yeesh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Website manitoulinbrewing.co. You go to the beer section, and you're gonna be I hate this about this style. Railway City does the same, where the beer, it's not a separate page. They're all on one page, but they switch every few seconds. So they have their one beer Bridal Veil, and the other one, which is, what's it again? I should really know this. Cup and Saucer. The page will change every few seconds, and if you want to read it all, you might have to do it in sections, or you might have to hit, back or forward on your keyboard, and it's just it's more of an annoyance. But Haw Eater is not there on the website at all. But it looks like they got some good information. They have a description, the style, ABV, IBUs, size, and the hops that are used. But for Haw Eater, not there yet. Something, again, that I still don't understand is breweries are bringing out new beers, and there's no information on their websites. Like, it doesn't even exist. Confuses me. Maybe it confuses you as well. But website does look good. Don't like how they do the beer thing where it switches all the time, but the information seems to be there. I just can't find anything about this beer in particular. On Untapped, we are looking at a 3.45 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 1,051 ratings. So it's probably been around for a while, if there's that many people that have rated it. But it's surprising to me that it's not on the website. And also, at your local LCBO, you're not going to be able to find it on the website for the price, because it's not showing you. But I did pick this up at the LCBO. I'm going to go check that receipt and see what we got. Just got back from checking the receipt. $2.70 for the short can here. Not a bad price. It's a lot cheaper than the left field short cans. $2.70, something you can definitely get behind. But then again, if it is oxidized, it means probably some other cans are. So you gotta risk it for the biscuit. I don't know, but if it was fresh, $2.70 for this, I'd pay that up for sure. But it's not showing up on the LCBO website either. Maybe it's just a little too new. They haven't updated their website. Kind of confusing, but hey, what can you do? Overall, I'm a big fan of what this beer is. I'm not a big fan of this particular can in my hand, because it is slightly oxidized. But being that it is a light lager at 4.3%, but does not taste like a light lager by any means of the imagination, even in the color, when I saw that nice, crisp, golden look to it, I knew I was in for something special in terms of light lagers, because usually light lagers have a much paler look to them. This was a beautiful golden color. And the flavor intensity is that of a full-bodied, solid, regular old lager. And you know, I like when even the light lagers have a little bit more flavor to them. So great stuff to see. With that said, cheers on the final sip, guys. Let's get ready to wrap this thing up. Manitoulin Brewing Company. Ha, eater. You know what? Because of the oxidization, it's not going to get the best score. But I want to look past that and be the better man here. As for the beer itself and the flavors that I'm getting off it, it's not the most adventurous flavor profiles, but it is a light lager, which does not taste like a light lager. It tastes like a full-bodied lager. And I wholeheartedly appreciate that, because there's nothing like getting a light lager and it tasting like nothing. This is doing both, is doing best of both worlds. Light lager alcohol and probably calories, but also giving you a full flavor. Look no further, find one that's not oxidized, and you will be in for a beautiful, beautiful treat. Take those Bud Lights and Coors Lights and kick them to the curb, because this is a solid, full-flavored light lager. With that said, overall the beer's gonna only get a 5 out of 10 just because of that oxidation issue. But if it didn't have that, I'd definitely bump this up to a 7, 7.5, somewhere in there. As for presentation, I do love the can design of it. I like the blue, I like how it's matte finished, and I like the haw berries. Learning something every day. Did not know what haw eaters were. Now I know, and now I know why they're called that, because they eat berries on the Manitoulin Island. Pretty damn cool. Good information as well. ABV, no IBUs, not the end of the world, but you do get a nice description, you get ingredients, and you get a clearly labeled canned on date on the bottom. Website. Nothing's here on the website, which is a bit of a bummer for sure. But in terms of what information they're offering for their other 2 beers, which confused me because they have 3 beers on the LCBO website, but that's neither here nor there. Looking like some good information. The one thing, also the quick change of beer and information without you doing it kind of bugs me. I just don't like that, because I want to read and not be on a timer, because some people might read slower, some people might read faster. I don't know. Maybe I'm being nitpicky. But for not having the beer here, definitely going to lose a bit of points there. But presentation overall gets a 7 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers I want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, is crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Another short can, another small glass. We're gonna pour it up, and I'm gonna sit on my ass. Today is gonna be a good night. Cheers.